Is Hybe using ILLIT to gain sympathy? But did this show shade the Seraphim's vocals? A fire at aespa's M Countdown pre-recording, Kep1er's contract renewals, and so much more in today's episode of Totally Legit K-pop News with me, Angelina, and Kevin, and Meisha. She's down there, you're just gonna have to take my word for it. They just needed extra attention today, so here they are. Their lives are so hard, Mr. Kevin. So if you're interested in these subjects, then please keep on watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and share this video with friends you don't have. And please, please, please check out my link tree. I've updated the links for resources, initiatives to take part in, all of that jazz. So I definitely urge you to please go check it out. If I put direct links in the description, weird stuff happens. So go check out my link tree. So without further ado, let's get into today's video. Let's talk about Kep1er, because Kep1er was supposed to be a temporary group, kind of like IZ*ONE. You have like what, barely a 2-year contract, 2+ year contract, but nothing more than that. Like the whole allure of these survival show groups, a lot of them, is that they are temporary groups. Oh my god, is Zero Base One a temporary group? I feel like that's not gonna slide if that's the case, but I haven't heard a lot of people talk. Anyways, that's not the news today. The news is that it's been reported that Kep1er will extend their contracts. So for further context, Kep1er was created through the survival show Girls Planet 999. And their contracts were supposed to end soon. And there was so much talks about how they might extend their contract. And some people, of course, love Kep1er. They would love for them to continue going on as Kep1er. But other people are like, well, then what was the point of making a temporary contract just to extend that contract? But anyways, here's what the news articles have been saying. So Star News reported that Kep1er will reorganize their group as a 7-member team. So this will be excluding members Mashiro and Yeso, who are going to join Limelight. So this is of course reported. It's not been confirmed that this is actually what's going to happen. This is what 143 Entertainment had to say. We were even discussing with CGENM until yesterday on whether to extend Yeso and Mashiro's Kep1er activities. We're still reviewing this matter carefully and no decisions have been made. And then here's what Kep1er's agency Wake1 had to say. We're discussing with the members and each member's agencies regarding the extension of Kep1er's project group activities. So seemingly it's still in talks, right? And even 2 weeks ago, this was the news that we were hearing. Amid rumors of disbandment, Kep1er's agency has clarified that discussions regarding the potential extension of the group's contracts are still ongoing. So what's the news that with Wake1 saying we're currently still in is anyone getting flashbacks to like Blackpink contract renewals, where it was like every news update we got, well, we kept getting rumors or like this is being reported that this is going to happen, and then just YG being like, we're still discussing it. We're still just, well, why do we have to make a huge deal about it then? So here's what some K netizens think about this. Crazy. Is this their first time? Huh? 대박. Extending a group project? So this is possible. So you can do that? Question mark? 대박. Most of them have small companies and no Hybe groups to debut, so I was disappointed, but this is such good news. Their Japanese fandom is pretty robust, I heard. You can do that? Question mark, question mark, question mark, question mark, question mark. 대박. I wonder how long they will extend. Huh? You can do that? Are they going to reveal us the time? So with that, I thought we could discuss it as well. What do you think of groups that are meant to be temporary, either extending their contracts or just not being temporary anymore? I feel like there's not really an allure to having a temporary group aside from I mean, like, I kind of get it. The allure is like it's temporary and then the people can go on to do other things. But the truth is not everyone is going to go on to do other things. There's not going to be opportunities for every single member. So then you have people who are not doing anything at all. We've seen this time and time again with these temporary groups who disband, and then just not everyone ends up being able to do something. So on one hand, of course, you already have a fandom for this group, a fandom who's going to support every single member. You have a pretty consistent, or like, I mean, you have a job. Every member has a job and it's almost guaranteed, right? But if it's a temporary group, then it's like, well, you have a job for 2.5 years and then you have to figure it out. Like, we're giving you a kickstart though. So there's that, and you wouldn't have had that kickstart otherwise. So I would love to know all your thoughts about that. And on top of that, if it's possible to extend these contracts, and I'm sure like there are people crying on the floor about groups like IZ*ONE, groups like IOI. Name other temporary groups that disbanded and that left you absolutely heartbroken. Listen, Mr. Kevin, you're kind of heavy. He's pretty big for a chihuahua. I'm sorry, I didn't mean that. Cue the fat comments for me. Hybe is constantly in the news. I was gonna say in the news again. They never stopped being in the news. But this time, Hybe is being accused of using ILLIT Wonhee to gain sympathy. So what happened? Essentially, ILLIT were doing a live stream. In this live stream, you're seeing all 5 members and there's an iPad in the middle. But then off to the side, you see Wonhee kind of like looking to the staff, like looking back and forth. And then people are saying that she was randomly given a phone. So people are saying that this happened out of nowhere. And then people are saying that she was seen deleting or reporting malicious comments. The initial news that was reported out of this is that, you know, ILLIT Wonhee is seen deleting, reporting malicious comments. How sad. So this moment went viral because, of course, it's really sad when idols have to see their own hate comments, right? You would hope that the company would protect them from that. You would hope the company would have like huge filters put in place, a lot of moderators in the chat. I noticed Wonhee keeps on looking at the screen and reporting the hate. But then the accusation came about that this was actually all staged by Hybe, because people are saying it's weird that she was randomly given a phone just to delete comments. Like, why would you do that to her? The 4 other members focus on a tablet, reading the positive comments aloud. However, netizens began to notice if this was a planned virality stunt from Hybe. So here's what some K-netizens think. She does move her eyes quite fast. Looks like they made the baby do it. I used to think that people saying it was acting was a reach, but seeing this, it kind of looks weird. Does Hybe think we're fools? I knew this was forced virality the moment I saw this make a buzz. Wow, crazy. Wow, this is disgusting. Using their artists as shields again. They really don't think about protecting their artists a single bit and are just using them. Wow, just how easy to think people are to orchestrate this. Do they think they won't be caught? This is just embarrassing. So it was orchestrated. If they really made her do it, I pity the baby. The company is just evil. So we do have a lot of people, you know, not against ILLIT, but rather against Hybe for doing this to ILLIT if it does turn out that this was all staged. Here are some more comments. I can't wrap my head around the fact that they handed her a phone amid everything that has been going on. If this is not staged, then Hybe literally does not know how to grasp the situation. I mean, that's a good point as well. Considering the fact that groups like NewJeans, Sserafim, and ILLIT are getting so much hate right now, that would be the last thing I would do as a company, letting idols read anything online, anything at all. It would be like a strict social media ban, honestly. Like, don't read comments, like, for your own good. Surely not staged, right? If this is staged, then that's terrifying, isn't it? It's just Hybe being insane. What are they even doing to the kid? Hybe is seriously trash. Handing her phone out of nowhere? LOL. I feel terrible for the member. People need to stop bullying her. So of course, if Hybe planned all of this, if they planned to give her a phone just so that she could publicly delete hate comments and gain sympathy, then of course that's cruel. Like why would you purposely make your idols read bad things about themselves and have them report it? Like, that's my thing. If I were running a company, I wouldn't want my idols to just be randomly scrolling through sites to read comments. Like, it's just so bad for your mental health. So rather than being against ILLIT, I do see a lot of comments just like being angry at Hybe for doing that to someone. If that is the case, of course. I mean, we've definitely seen idols call out negative comments before. Vocally, we've also seen idols report comments before as well. But I'd love to know where you stand on this. Do you think it was staged? Or do you think it's just bound to happen during a live stream? Let me know in the comments below. Moving on to LE SSERAFIM, who are another group caught in the crossfires of the Hybe and Adore feud. But this time they're receiving backlash for seemingly avoiding singing. This isn't even recent. This is from a clip from 2022 that has since resurfaced. So 3 members appeared on the variety show K-Star Next Door, where groups typically do a karaoke segment at the end. However, for LE SSERAFIM, it seems that they did a dance segment instead due to unavoidable circumstances, which obviously led to backlash. Because it seems until now, every other group has sang live, but for LE SSERAFIM, the live singing was replaced with a dance segment. LE SSERAFIM under fire once again for replacing live singing with dancing on a variety show. Sometimes a whole group will perform live, while other times the whole group won't be there and even the non-vocalists will perform, such as when some of IVE's members appeared on the show. But it seems when Kazuha, Sakura, and Inche appeared, there was some text that said, due to unavoidable circumstances, on the on-site conditions, we have swiped the K-pop live to dance. Now, it didn't say what the unavoidable circumstances were, but a lot of people are thinking that they weren't confident with their live singing. Maybe they did sing live and it just didn't end up doing so well, so they replaced it with dancing. Who knows? Nobody knows. Then the comment here reads, it's the first time seeing a group not sing live and just dance instead. Practice your singing more. So of course this just adds on to a lot of the hate that LE SSERAFIM have been receiving recently due to their live vocals. And here are some comments. Out of all the groups, even groups whose main vocals weren't present, they're the only ones who didn't sing. This is actually rather embarrassing for them. The unavoidable circumstances is so obvious. I just watched Amazing Saturday Anniversary episodes where Sakura had many celebs guest in it. She didn't even sing the shortest lyric while even non-singers sing. Okay, at the 1440 mark, let's see.
Okay. Let's go. Let's go.
I wonder because he's saying, you know, sing your stress and then it randomly changes to dance. I mean, we literally don't know, right? But I would love to know what you think. What possible excuse you think would warrant changing the singing to dancing? Let me know in the comments. But our story doesn't end there because it seems that people are accusing the show of shading the Seraphim. So the next episode of this show featured NMIXX's Lily and Haewon, as well as Kiss of Life's Nadi and Belle. So they sang a bunch of songs and it was very beautiful if you got the chance to listen to any of them. Very amazing vocalist. However, some of the captions in this show upset some people. Now, of course, the Seraphim's episode came out 2 years ago, but it's resurfaced. So people are saying that the timing of the resurfaced the Seraphim episode makes the following captions shady. So here we do have K-pop idol vocalists. Crazy high notes match between NMIXX and Kiss of Life. To say we do have K-pop idol vocalists could be interpreted in some type of way. And then the original video's thumbnail apparently said Idols Live, hopeful version, before it was changed to Idols Legendary Lives. So people also think that was quite shady. Am I the only one who finds the timing of these incidents fishy? So of course, again, let me know what you think of that. Okay, so there was a fire at aespa's pre-recording for M Countdown, though it was a minor fire and nobody was injured, but here's what Mnet had to say. During an artist's pre-recording for M Countdown, a fire broke out when a spark flew into a set located at the corner of the stage. The fire was detected in its early stage and was extinguished immediately, and at the time, the artist and the audience were evacuated from the stage. All M Countdown sets are being treated to be flame retardant, and we will carefully re-examine the maintenance status to prevent the same problem from recurring. So they go on to say that the recording artists were of course aespa, that they managed to complete the recording, but that no recording was done afterwards, of course because they evacuated everyone. But then SM released a statement regarding Winter. Today a problem occurred on set during the pre-recording of M Countdown. Afterwards it was determined that Winter needs rest and stability due to her poor health condition, so only Karina, Giselle, and Ning Ning will attend today's M Countdown live broadcast. Winter's participation in other scheduled activities will be decided in consideration of her recovery status. But that's our little aespa update for now. I'm noticing a lot of groups are like continuing on, like it's a good thing, right? We always say it's a good thing that idols are able to take breaks and their groups can go on without them. But I imagine it's so much more difficult for 4-member groups, like Blackpink when they had to perform without Jisoo, and now aespa having to perform without Winter. Like to beat 3, to miss only 1 member already feels like you're missing a huge chunk of your group compared to even a 5 or 6-member group or a 24-member group. Not that anyone's more important than anyone else. It's just an interesting dynamic, right? 3 versus 4 compared to 5 versus 4. Does that make sense? Anyways, let me know your thoughts in the comments. Let's move on to Kpop Shenanigans, which are basically fun little things that have happened in K-pop recently. It was a mistake bringing my 2 dogs here. They're so warm. So, Nayeon is having a comeback soon, and I'm so excited, of course, naturally. So let's take a look at the promotional material that she has so far. So the mini album is going to be called Na. A lot of people are saying there's a double meaning to it. I guess like Nayeon, her name, and then like Na meaning I, which kind of ties into, I'm just assuming, you can correct me if I'm wrong, this is like my interpretation of it. And then it kind of ties into her first album, which was called I'm Nayeon, which is also her name, Im Nayeon, right? Super clever. A lot of people are really excited for one of the B-sides, which is featuring Julie from Kiss of Life. Where's the title track here? Do we have Butterflies, Magic, ABCD, Heaven, Count It, Haligali, and Na. Oh, well, that's the name of the album anyways. So this is the spoiler that she let out.
네, 들어가겠습니다. 네.
Is that all we've got? When are we getting a concept picture? On the 19th. Oh, we were so close. I thought we were going to go through concept pictures today. Next time we will, I promise, okay? Okay, so then the group Eunice revealed their fandom name. I thought we could react to that together. So it's Ever After. Is that all we get? Why don't they tell us the meaning? I mean, we get the meaning, but you know, usually it's like a whole backstory about, anyways. What do you think of their fandom name, Ever After? here. On another Sserafim note, they did a recent photo shoot, and it seems people don't like love the looks, and we need to talk about it, okay? Because I find a lot of photo shoots for K-pop idols are just like they look pretty, which is fine. It's not illegal to look pretty, but I feel like we're just missing so much of like the artistry behind some photo shoots. Like it's okay to like not look super pretty all the time, to like get a little ugly, to do something artistic. I don't think there's anything wrong with that, and I feel like we're taking so much fun out of like the artistry of photo shoots sometimes by just like expecting idols to always look the same and beautiful, right? So let's see the pictures. Actually, here are the pictures. They still look gorgeous. Like it's not like I don't even get the backlash for this because it's not even like that out there. Do you know what I mean? Like it's different for them, but it's really not even that out there. Like come on, like it's really not that bad. And you know, you're allowed to have your opinion, you can let me know what you think, but I just think like I would love to see more like let's do something fun and different. The hair and makeup is the hair and makeup ruined what charm they had. The only members that were left unscathed is Inta and Yunjin. The makeup's unflattering, this is unflattering. I mean, sure, that's your opinion, but I would love to know what you think. Wouldn't you love to see like more out there photo shoots, like something weird, something even where they're a little ugly? Like that's also not a crime to be ugly. I personally would like to see that, but that's just me. Let's move on to our K-pop song of the day, which is Bubblegum by NewJeans. I don't want to say misjudged this song when it came out, because I literally said in my end of month review that I'll end up streaming this anyways because I love NewJeans. I love everything that they do, and they can literally sell me on damn near anything. And actually my love of NewJeans came directly from the fact that like I didn't love their music at first. Like I know it's so weird to say considering how much I love their music now and how much I listen to their music now. Like I just didn't get it at first. I swear. Like, do you guys remember? Do any of you remember when I first talked about NewJeans? I was just like, yeah, it's really not my thing. And but then everything ended up being literally everything ended up being my thing in the end too. So when I first heard Bubblegum, I was like, I'm like not super impressed, but I know I'm gonna stream it. I know I'm gonna stream it because all of their songs are earworms and grow on me. So here we are. Didn't love it at first, but now I literally can't get enough of it. I cannot stop streaming it. I've been learning the lyrics and everything, and it's just so beautiful. Oh my god. Yeah. And it's not on Spotify, so I have to deal with this intro every time I want to listen to it, but it's okay. It's okay. So actually the beginning instrumental really reminds me of like a karaoke song. You know, sometimes when you go to karaoke and it's like an off-brand instrumental of the song that you're trying to sing. That's not a bad thing, right? I have dog hair in my mouth, Kevin. And not in a bad way. I think it's vibey. Like I like that. Not this instrumental, but we're getting to it. Do you get what I mean? Like it does feel quite nostalgic and quite like you're at karaoke or something. I'm learning the songs. I don't know the lyrics quite yet, okay? But I just, the vocals, everything is just so perfect. And again, just like even the retro vibes of the music video. I love Honey's hair, everything. I keep saying got you right here in my pocket, which I thought could also be a really cute lyric because like you're so cute, I just want to carry you around in my pocket type of thing. But in a basket works too. I also changed the lyrics to dancing like playing ball. I can't help it. Oh, and I also changed I have so many misheard NewJeans lyrics. I also say like sweet like double yum, right? Because then it's different from like, you know, sweet like bubble yum. No, sweet like bubble gum, and then they repeat sweet like bubble yum, but it could be like sweet like double yum, like you're double the yum. Vote for which lyrics you prefer. I'm so excited for the comeback. You have no idea. They're literally like my ult at this point. Like I almost like I need to like go to Japan and see them in concert because I won't say it. I won't say it. Should I, Audrey? Hey, where's my phone though, Kevin? Where is it? Are you on top of it? Where did it go? You are, you little bugger. So unfortunately, we don't have a K-pop dream, but I'm gonna go to see if I have any TikToks. It's been a while. So I have a couple, not too many, but we're gonna go through them together today. So this video of this cat is reminiscent of Beast Fiction. Hilarious. So funny. Oh. Wait.
I wouldn't mind going to Canada, but I'm like coming from the US.
Side-eye.
I've never been to Canada, so I can't speak for it.
Oh, that is true.
Yeah.
Canada's nice. It really,
Canada's nice.
In certain areas,
yeah.
yeah.
If you're not like in Ottawa, Toronto, Quebec, like what, Vancouver, where are you gonna be? Yellowknife?
Where are you gonna be?
Sorry to the people that live in Yellowknife, but like, what are you gonna do there? Oh, really?
He's concerned.
F-150, travel like 500 miles just to see another house? Like, no. Like, oh.
He did pretty much describe like 90% of Canada. Oh my god, Yuno's fingers. Not the toes too. Oh my god. Here's some how idols look at their veneer.
I got all these bitches wanting to be Barbie dolls. Barbie dream house, pink and purple.
I mean, I never noticed, but like the veneer epidemic in K-pop is huge. What is going on? Me when I hear this intro. I had to share some 80s and parrot content. Okay, so the last couple are really just like, I saved them because these people look like specific idols. This guy literally looks like Pumgu from TXT.
I recently saw this video of someone getting an ant farm and raising their own ants, and it looked so cool.
Do you see it? And then the last one, he looks like Lisa's boyfriend. Doesn't he? He looks like Frédéric Arnault, right? Anyways, that's all I got for you today. Thank you so much for joining me today. These are the lovely individuals who help support my channel on a monthly basis. It means the world to me. Thank you. Don't forget to check out my link tree. As for me, I'm going to get going and I'll see you next time. Bye. Bye. And this time, is he messing with my face filter? Are you messing with my face filter? I'm going to be full of fucking hair. I know, it's so rude. You're trying to sleep. I mean, we literally don't know. I know. I mean, we literally don't know. Here, do you want to come here? You sit there. You can sit right there. Kevin.